What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I've got another one from Lifetime Movies, and it is A Night to Regret. So in this movie, we follow a young lady named Chelsea. She's super busy. She's going to college. She's working on, becoming a filmmaker. So she's writing scripts, and she's trying to get her independent film made. Her mom is always on her case about, not having enough time for family, not having enough time for this or that. And as if all that isn't enough, and just the general stress of everything, her boyfriend dumps her because he feels like she just doesn't have time for him. And while, she's justifiably hurt by that, she also kind of can't argue with his logic because she really doesn't have time for him or really for anything else. But she does decide to blow off some steam and go out for a girls' night out with her friend. And by the end of the evening, she ends up meeting up with an old friend named Mila, who kind of shows her this inner world that she's made a bunch of money in by performing on cam shows. Chelsea's a little bit tipsy. She's interested in the money because she'd like to, take some of the burden off of herself and have some money for her independent film. And so she ends up getting topless on the cam show for one of Mila's customers and makes some easy money, but regrets what happens. This leads to one of the viewers becoming obsessed with her and trying to track her down at all costs, and just kind of all hell breaks loose. So this is kind of like a torn from the headlines kind of deal. We've seen a lot of stories in the news about people who do live streams or cam shows being stalked by their viewers or harassed by their viewers, and that's the general, point of this one. It doesn't really go in depth and explore the relationship or the dynamics between people who are like online content creators, and then the people who would maybe become a little bit too obsessed with their work. But it's neat that the premise is explored at all, in my opinion. And Lifetime, you figured it would be super over-the-top, melodramatic, but it's really not. And like I always say, some people love the melodrama. I love the manicness and the wildness. But this is a more grounded, down-to-earth, believable thriller, and I'm sure that appeals to a lot of people as well. And I still think it's a really solid watch. Molly Gray is the lead, and she's really good. I think she does better in the lighter moments than like the more tense or dramatic, but she's still solid overall. And then Marguerite Moreau is here. She's always good in these Lifetime movies, and this is no exception. She's really good here. Brings a lot of gravity and, class to the role, which I know might sound like an overstatement, but it's really not. She really brings, a great presence to the movie, and the entire thing is elevated just by her presence. Like I said, there's not a lot of melodrama, but there is, mother-daughter drama, family drama, relationship drama, betrayal, and a little bit of melodrama. And then this is also more, there's a lot more like murder and twists and turns in this than you might expect from it being so grounded. So again, it's not super over the top, but it's also not, one of the more completely straight-laced ones either. It's somewhere comfortably in the middle. And I think anybody who appreciates Lifetime movies will have fun with this one. It's a solid thriller. It's got a good story, good performances. I personally wish it was a little bit crazier, but I still thought it was a fun watch. So that's my review of A Night to Regret. You can get it online streaming through Amazon, or you can also just wait until it shows up again on the one of the Lifetime networks. If you want to read my full write-up of A Night to Regret, you can go to markfusion.com and check that out, as well as tons and tons and tons of other Lifetime movie reviews. If you want to really help support my site and my channel here, you can drop me a sub. That would be greatly appreciated. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Letterboxd at MarkFusion. Also, if you really want to help me out, you can watch some of the older videos. There are a metric ton of Lifetime reviews here in this movie review playlist. Watching those videos helps me out a lot, whether it's keeping up with the new ones or going back and rewatching some from the catalog. It all is a huge help to me. And if you want to go the super extra mile, you can go to my website and use my Amazon links there. A little bit of that money will come back to me, which I can use to buy more movies and do more reviews. You can also sign up for a free trial of the Lifetime Movie Club, and then I get a little bit of a referral fee from that as well. So thank you so much for watching this review of A Night to Regret. I'm always glad to do these Lifetime movies, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon.